goes down. Oh, it's our man out there for Thrill UK. Alexander leading on out. Who's in there? There's 761 is in there as well. That's James Trowbridge. Andover's in the mix with Carl Summerfield. We're looking at the first four to go through. And it's sorry about Thrill UK. Looking good. Alexander. Lead them out. Who've got this one?
Right, let's have a quick look, Scott. We've got the 7 of Troy. Weaver, the 14. That is Jack Bennett. Max Cole took a little bit of a trouble. Derby Westward. Along with Hayden Blackburn. So the day's over for Hayden. Troy leading it through in a minute. Looking good, good, good. Jack Bennett's in there in 2. Rocco, he's in there in 3. That's Silent Lee Johnson in 4 in this quarterfinal.
Rocco on this one, who's the first to show, looking good. Looks like it could be my little mate out there. Miles Wildbar, the world number 4. In there with him, the 483 of Jaden Fletcher. The world number 8 and the 13 is Gabe Simpson and Harrison Davis. Harrison Davis on the bubble in 4 at the moment. Coming in the turn 2, but his Wildbar leading out at the minute. Looking good. Picking it out there is the 483, as we said before. That is Jaden Fletcher. Jaden Fletcher looking good, and the last 2 going through looking good. Colin Harrison Davis.
All right, Flying Flynn, Trelling Call leading this one out of the moment. Ashton Coombs is in there in that 2 spot. Jared Hill's in there in 3. The man in 2, that is Curtis Copeland. Charlie Cole is looking for a way through in 5. Is he going to get it? Let's have a quick look. See Charlie Granger in there in 6, but it's Trelling Call leading it out. Ashton Coombs in there in 2. Jared Hill in 3. Let's have a look at 4. It's going to be close. Copeland's hanging up. Copeland pulling away. I think he's going to get it.
Euro champ out there, Ralph Grimmett again racing way out the lead. Look at his place and steady. Who's in there with him? Coming in with him. I think Zach Green's in the mix in the 2 spot. Leo Kirpan and Adam Merton in 4 on the ball going through at the moment. Got a bit more work to do, 260. You can also Adam Merton in 3. The Merton boys 3 and 4. Grimmett will take it.
Pat's in there in 2. Monday's in there in 3. The 013 is Jack Horan from Bristol. In the 4th spot at the moment. But Taylor Hunt, he's gone. This kid is out front and away. Miles Gudgeon from Gosport, he's looking for a way in through in 5. Is he going to get close enough? Has he got on that last straight? Jack's pulling away.
Here we go, who's out there? The E3 at the moment. Harry Tanner leading this one out. Quarterfinal 8-year-olds on the way. Here by Harrison Bellington. Can he keep it rolling? Looking good. Dutch shirt in there as well. That's a 644 and a 566. That is Otis Miller and Logan Taylor. Looking good. Oh, it's going to be tight for those guys.
Right, your 8-year-old quarterfinals in this one. Let's have a look. Billy Brown looking like he's leading it down the straight. George Walker's in there in a minute, working his way through into 4. That'll be going wild on the side of that track. Brown leading it out. Looking good. Lucas Ellis in there in 2. Walker's in there in 3. Arthur Harrington in 4. Having the battle with Ashton Somerville. He's there in 5 in the Belgian jersey. Got a bit of work to do in a minute to pick up that final qualifying spot. Walker's looking good in 3. Billy Brown, last turn action. He's in there. Lucas Ellis in there in 2. Walker's looking good for 3. And Harrington's going to go through in 4.
First to the final 9-year-old to lose the hill. He knows it. The number 1, Callum Chard Maple flying into the lead. Who's in there with him? Going to book themselves into the semi. The 968 and the 55 looking good. Ned Penny and Corey Waller picking it up in 2 and 3. We'll wait and see the 4th place goal as it comes round. But still looking good. Chard Maple leading out. 4th place rider is the 575. That is Ethan Ashton out of Bristol. Bristol makes some noise, pushing all the way.
Right, second of the 9-year-old quarterfinals heading down that first straight. looking at Jack Bowditch on the inside, heading towards turn number 1. Sunny Flables right next with Big Daddy Pures, Ryder Joyce. He's in there in 3. Dexter Phillips working his way through on the inside. Phillips up into 3. Joyce is in there in 4. Here comes the 24 of Curtis. Curtis and Joyce having a battle. Joyce goes back underneath. This one's going to be close. Dexter Phillips has lost the pedal. That's slowed it down. Last turn action. What's going to happen? Phillips hanging on. Joyce in 3. Curtis is back into 5.
Here he is, Casey Martley leading this one over DC Cycles. Who's in there with him? Going to be tied in 4th. 2 guys going at it, coming on round at the moment. Martley, looking good. Joseph Curry in the 2. Who's in that 3 spot? We'll pick him up. It is the 8 plate. 8 plate in there at the moment, looking good. It's Riley Hampson going through, and the 235 looks like Bradley Russell from Birmingham going through with those guys.
All right, Mark Fletcher, Janie Seaward 1 and 2 in this one. Let's have a look at the guys who are going through for 3 and 4. Harry McCann, TNT, he's in there in that 3 spot. Joshua Cates in there in Micah Cates, pulling out the back, going down this 3rd straight. He's making his move. Mason Caulfield into the final turn. Bates looking for a high-low on Caulfield. Drag racing down the final straight. Look at these 2 guys. Cates and Caulfield going to the line. Cates is going to get in.
Right, Scott, just dropping off to sleep there. We are rolling through now, coming down the hill. Looks like it could be Gilbert taking them on. Moving on with the next quarter-final. Riders beware, rider down on this corner. Ash is 17.24 going through. Rich Davis looking stronger, putting himself in there. Pure bicycles, Josh Butson.
Right, 17.24, quarter-final number 2, Oliver Webley on the inside. Burma's in there as well as they head towards turn number 1. Burma with the whole shot. He's in there in 1. Tucker, that looks like in there in 2. It is Josh Tucker. Webley in there in 3. The 6th plate in 4. That belongs to Joshua Willis. Dual press will put it all to in 5. But if anyone can make news, dual press will count. So down the 3rd straight into that final turn. It's getting busy. Webley's there in 3. The 6th, that's Joshua Wallace. Looking like he's going to hang on. He's going to go through in 4. Presswood in 5.
Point number 3, 17.25. He's got it. Yeah, looking quick. Hudson out there in a minute. Who's in there with him? Jordan Smith as well. Got to be our man Ashley Binner, is it? Picking it up in there. 3 spot World Cup, but it is none other. Harvey Hudson in the lead. Smith in the 2 spot. The 10 and the 32. Tom Hayden's in the 4th qualifying position. All the way from Australia.
Oh dear me, Day is over already alongside Tom Palmer. There's another one down in the turn. They are dropping like flies. It looks like the 2-team hard down. Peter Campbell and Brown. They're in there in 1 and 2. Hastings is in there in 3. Hawker's looking good in 4. The 61 tracking him. That is Aaron Holloway. Is he going to get close enough? I don't think he is. Rob Hawker's going through in 4.
Bicycles and bar bikes in the mix. Travis Wilson looking good. Hill's in there as well. G picking it up. Looks like it could be Josh Monham at the moment in 4th. Those 4 looking good to go through the final. 9-12 Cruz is coming round. So it is Wilson in 1. Pure Bicycles, Carl Hill in the 2. G in 3, and still Monham hanging on to that 4th spot coming round the last corner. Oh, can the guy in the 5th place make it through? No, he gets it wrong. Monham will go through.
All right, let's have a look. 9 to 12-year-old cruisers. Matt Baptista's in there in 3, working his way up into 2. Let's look at Alec Monday leading it out of 3, 2, 4. That's Theo Pup and Tyler Coon. Those guys 3 and 4 in the moment. Monday still leading it out. Looking good, Matt Baptista. He's safe there in two at the minute, just needs to hold it onto the line. Who's got five? It's Ashley England. England's making his move, he's up into four. Straight drag race down the straight. Who's going to get it? Who's England to the line? For the semi for the 45 plus cruisers. Who's looking good in a minute? Carl Somerson on the inside. But a guy in the two spot with him. Oh, it's getting busy. Oh, Somerson comes out in the lead. Nick Priest through UK in there as well in about three. Oh, looking good. With Chris Brown, who else is in there with him coming on down? Somerson in one, Priest in two. Picking it up in the three spot, the 20X. 20X is David Lindsay out of stop. Oh! Bit of a change there in the fourth position down on that last straight. But Carl Somerson will go for a minute, please. Right, 45 plus semi-final number two. Gaz Wilson, Simon Turton heading towards turn one. Chris Madron's in there in three. Neil Holt's working his way in four. 81's in there in five. Russ Hamlin in there in six. Sean Boyle in seven. Brent Blackwell in eight. Second turn, GHP are looking good. They've got two riders in the top four. Wilson goes airborne, turns in there as well. Hobbs is in four, Warden's in five. Has Warden got anything left for the final straight? I don't think he's going to get close enough. And it looks like a flying Flynn out there in the lead just about. From Alexander, number 8 in the two spot, who's in there in 3, 17 plate. Looking good. Ashton Coombs will pick up the fourth place right as he comes in. But the flying Flynn, the national number 1 out there at the moment for Sword Racing, is looking good. And he's on the right coming through. He's quick. He's forward from 2 to 1. Fourth place is the 483 at the moment, Jaden Fletcher, but he's been chased down by the 4. Zaylin Lee Johnson's going to be tight. Johnson pushing him all the way. Oh, fourth place. Oh, Johnson's going to go for it. Oh, it's getting crazy. Troy Weaver's lost the pedal, so he's going to have it all to do. Wild ball leading out at the minute. The WA, that's Gabe Simpson. He's in there in 2 seconds. Harrison Davies, he's got it all to do. Wild ball, last straight. Simpson in there in 2. That looks like Bennett in there in 3. Trowbridge, I think he's going to hang on for the 4. Troy Weaver, unlucky, he's going out in 5. Here we go, semi-final Rods. Who's got out there? These two guys are going at it. Oh, it's got to be the number 1, Billy Brown. Factory Team Bikes in the mix. In there with him, Ralph Grimmett. Leo Kapanen having a good race. He's in 3 at the moment. Derby Square guys, 2 guys go flying. Looks like Grimmett taking up the lead from Brown. Leo Kapanen out of Merton. All about the 4th place, the 5 and the 10 going at it. That's Zach Green and Lucas Ellis. Zach Green at the moment got some work to do. Going through, it's going to be tight with those 2. They're catching up Leo Kapanen as well. 8-year-old semi-final number 2 is underway. Let's have a look. These guys are charging down the straight. It's walking by the W1 and Taylor Hunt leading it into the turn. George Walker's got a bit of work to do in 7 minutes. But anything can happen in this class, as we already know. E3, that's Tanner. He's in there in the 2 spot. Bell's in there in 3. Will UK, you're right. Arthur Heaven tonight, James UK. Sorry, that's Lorenz Patton in there in 5. Here comes George Walker in 6. Last turn action. Let's have a look what's going to go on. From 2, 3, looking pretty good. Harrington's looking good for 4. Walker and Patton battling for 5. It's not going to be enough. Those guys are going out. Walker racing. Laver Brown looking good. On the 6 in there as well. Picking it up. Hannah Hedges. Well, really the others. Danger UK's in the house with Matty Richardson. They're looking good. Ava Brown leading out at the moment. Hedges in 2. Picking it up is the 9-4-63. Alexis Preston out of Preston. Going through with the Danger UK rider. Matty Richardson. Sienna Harvey charging towards turn number 1. Izzy hurries in there in 2. Evie Wood in 3. That looks like the 3rd. Hang on, who's that? In the 4th spot, looking at the 10. I do apologise. It is Evie Harvey. Evie Woods in there as well. Lily Brindle's in there in 5 minutes of the THP girl. Has got some moves to make in the final turn of the final straight. Sienna, Easy, Evie, and Evie 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the minute. Lily Brindle's coming down the final straight. Brindle finally with Evie. Who's going to get it? Brindle looking like she's going to nick it on the line.
Callum Mabel leading out this 9-year-old semi at the moment. Jack Bodix is in the mix as well. Tony Flavel in there in the 4th qualifying position. Picking it up in the 3 spot. It's the 968 and Ned Penny out of Bristol. Looking good. Oh, we got a bit of carnage. Ned Penny went down. Who's going to be in that 4th qualifying position? Looks like Ryder Joyce, the big daddy.
For the 9-year-old, these guys are charging down the hill, Markley and Fletcher heading towards turn number 1. Being charged off James Stevens, sorry, right team, wrong rider. James in there in 4 at the minute. Joseph Curry working his way up into 3. It's getting busy as they come down the straight. The 8 of Riley Hampton, he's in there as well. Fletcher looking good, that outfit. Curry's in there in 2. James in there in 3. Now Casey Markley's got to hang on. He's got a battle on his hands with Riley Hampton. Hampton goes high low, gives himself a bit of momentum. Markley, Hampton, down the final straight. Who's going to get it? Markley's hanging on. Is he going to get close enough? I think he ought.
Who's in there with him? Jacob Murray in there too, looking good. Finally Todd in 3. And gotta be your man in there, Josh Crosby in 4 at the moment. So it's Gilbert, Murray, Todd, and Good all running in at the moment. Josh Crosby hanging on to that position at the moment. They're going through. Gilbert looking good. He'll take it from Jacob Murray. Todd
heading towards turn number 1, doing it for J&R Bikes. Matthew Ryan goes underneath, works his way into that 2nd spot. Twitch is in there in 3. That looks like Renato De Silva in there in 4, but he's coming under pressure from Jack Blue-Cock, 4 and 5 at the minute, having a right hand strap, and it's not over because here comes the number 9 of Taylor Sampson. He's looking for a way through as well. So in and out the last turn, De Silva hanging on in 4. Is anybody got anything for him? Down this final straight, here comes the 27 of Blue-Cock. It's going to be close.
for Alexis Beston to go to the finish line. Alexis Beston to go to the finish line, please. Here we go. Female 11 to 12's got to be the world number 1 line. There for GHP. Ellie Junker in 2. Picking it up in 3, coming on through right here. Gotta be the number 11 and the 6 going through at the moment. Abby Pike and Charlotte Meeks. Gonna be exciting. Oh, the Bristol rider went underneath. Psychopath Lydia Webber nicks the position. She's gonna go through.
Girls semi-final number 2, Emma Jeffers working her way through from 4 to 2. So Danger UK, your rider's in there at the moment. Branshaw, she's in there in 3. The 391 Alexandra Lackland, NKBMX Evolution, she's in there in the 4th spot at the minute. GHP got another rider in there in 5. That'll be Isla Harvey. Here comes Morgan Haslam as well. Front 3 out front, looking good. Hunt, Jeffers, Branshaw, Lackland, 1, 2, 3 and 4.
Oh, it's looking tight in his first corner. It looks like the FTB guy is none other than Ben Curley coming out in the lead. Vickery in 2. It looks like it could be Dupree in the 3. Looking good. All about that 4th qualifying position. Who's in the bottom at the moment? Looking good. Looks like the Dutch rider. All the way, Joe Simpson in that 4th. They're coming round. Curley looking good. Vickery in there. Dupree in 3. And at the moment, down at that last rate, Simpson's got some work to do, but Guy coming on strong.
He's on the inside for the Titans, but he's looking like the 7 of Sebastian Pavlik, heading down towards turn number 1 with Ian Goods in there into the 11 of Aaron Pradley. He's in there in 3 and the 14 of Ben Avery, looking good in 4 at the moment. 17's chasing him down, that Colin Short. Short's in the 5th position, wants the 4th, wants to make it through to the semi-final. He's really going to have to open the turbocharger if he wants to make it. Avery hanging on the moment in that 4th spot. Hadley, Dude, 1 and 2, Brandon in 3, Avery in 4. It looks like he's going to have enough time to work his way through.
Semi-final for the 12-year-old team on the track. Driver's got the snap. He's absolutely flying. Who's in there with him? It's the three-plate. Jaden Cooper Nelson, E5 in the mix. Matt Gilston in 3. Oh, these guys are flying in today. Driver, Nelson, at the moment, who's going to be going in that full spot? Looking good at the moment, 2, 3, 3 is it? Yeah, Callum Russell, local, oh, we've lost one. Cougar Nelson went, and also the E5 of Matt Gilston opened up the door for other riders to go through. Yeah, the semi-final for the important girls coming our way, who's out there, wow, an absolute flyer. Looking good coming out there. It is none other than the 5-plate of Libby Smith. Taylor's in there as well. Pope, it looks like in 3. Will Price, of course, currently on the 4th qualifying position. But Smith, Taylor, 1 and 2. 6-plate of Pope in there as well in 3. And Matthews looking good, chasing it down that last straight and a good herself in the final here today.
13-14 girls semi-final number 2, looking at Emily Arena heading for turn 1. Emily Brennan in there in 2, Featherstone's in there in 3, Alyssa Bradford in there in 4, trying to pick up the rider in 5. That's the 14 of Isabel Rock. So has Isabel got anything in the tank to pick up another position? Hannah Baker in there in 6, Arena's looking good out front though. Brannan in there in 2, Featherstone, Bradford. These girls out front and clear. Isabel Rock isn't going to get close enough, I don't think. There's about 4 or 5 bike lengths in it. Arena's going through Brannan, Featherstone and Bradford.
Honor Hedges with a snap in the first semi for 13-year-olds. Craig's in there with them as well. The 16-plate, absolutely fine, is Jay Fairbank out of Preston. Who's in there with him at the moment? Where we're looking at the moment, still out in the lead. Craig goes from 2 to 1. Hedges in there. Factory team bikes 1 and 2. Fairbank's in there. The 7-plate being squeezed. Alex Rhodes, can he keep it going? It's going to be a battle down that last straight. Oh, Werner pushing him all the way. It's going to be tight on the line.
Right, Luke Mendes back hot, heading for turn number 1. This is semi-final number 2 for the 13-year-olds. Mendes hot, 1 and 2, the 11 in there in 3. That is Nico. And look at Alex Brookfield. He's up there in 4 and 5. Ryan's in there as well. Oh, I have enough difficulty telling these guys apart off the track, let alone on it. It's looking like though 7-5-3. The Brooks brothers are battling. It's going to be an awkward car journey home.
Reece Dean's out in the lead at the moment. His 14-year-old Semi who's in there with him. The 6-plate Joe Parr looking quick. Rose in there as well. Darby Threadrunner, Jake Green, he's looking in, qualifying into the final at the moment. There's a guy chasing him down from Bunnies. No doubt about the leader. Reece Deans, the Big Daddy Pure UK. GT Bikes in the mix as well with Joe Parr, Holly Rowe, and looks like Zach Green going through.
Right, Finley meeting Jack Gordon Stables, heading for turn number 1, 14-year-old semi-final number 2. Gordon Stables, meets in there in that 1 spot. The 9 working his way. Oh, 2 riders have dropped down big time. Not sure he got his hand this minute. Ethan Squibb, he's in there in that 2 spot. Who's in the 4? That's looking like the 17 of Callum Pitters. Working his way through that final turn. He's going to go down that final straight. He's got plenty of space between him and Jacob Watkinson.
There goes down semi-final 15-16 girls. Flo Heft with a snap. Been riding well all day. Looking good. Who's in there? Factory Team Bikes in there as well with her. The British champion. But coming through. Flo Heft. Who's in there with him at 0-1 at the moment? It's Kim Baptista, the 4 and the 3. Looking there, Leah Clinch and Mary Johnson going through into that final.
This is Amelia Shackles heading for turn number 1 with Kerry Richards right next to her. So Shackles leading out. Richards is in there in 2. Megan Hicks in there in 3. Kerry and Turner going well in 4. Look at Olivia Blevins in 5. Pulling through from 5th place. Katie O'Neill goes underneath. That's Kerry Ann Turner still hanging on there in 4. Shackles, Richards, Dewhick, Turner 1, 2, 3 and 4. Don't think Katie O'Neill's going to get close enough.
Oh, Nathan Woods in there in a minute. Not sure over Ryan Martin. I think he blew his gate, but he's still in there in 3. It's all about that 4th spot at the moment. As they come around, who's it going to be? Woods out there, looking good at the moment. The 9 and the 218 in there as well. And it's now Monks who are pushing him all the way, going through. Woo!
Tyrell, Cooper, Nelson and Ross Cullen heading for turn number 1. Cooper Nelson in 1. Ross Cullen's into the 10. That belongs to Chidley. He's in there in 3. I think it might be Callum Edwards. Let's have a quick look as he comes past. It's the 8-1-1 of Edwards. He's in there, Callum Edwards. He's in there in the 5 spot. Edwards might be able to pick him off. Can he get close enough? I don't think he will. Edwards is going through in that 4th position.
Absolutely ripping it down the first straight. Who's it going to be? Full speed double cross. And in the lead with a 6th plate. Flying Ewan Hunt in there with him. Tian Isabel. Everywhere. Got a little bubble, but he's still rolling. He's in 3. And a 3 plate. Hayden Green in 4th. Coming round that last corner. They look like they're going through. It will be Ewan Hunt with the win.
60-year-old semi-final number 2. That is Riley Carter heading for turn number 1 with the whole shot. He's in there. Bonarina's in there in 2. Baker's in there in 3. Who's going to come through in the 4? It looks like Team Identity's Redbird. He's in there in 5. He's looking for a red pack. Here comes Evans on Redwell, trying to make his move. Corrigan's making a late charge as well. Last turn action. Redwell hanging on in 4. Arena, Carter, Baker, Redwell, Evans out in 5.
Semi coming, here we go. It's Hilly at the moment. Who's he in there with? Got to be Nichols out of Southwest. Garner gets a good jump on there. He's smooth through there to 22 as well. In the mix, Spencer Creming in 4th. He's got a guy on the side of him, trying to get there. But it's Hill, Nichols, Gunner. And it is the 22 plate, Spencer Creming in 4th. Coming round.
Right, veteran semi-final number 2, here we go. Let's have a quick look what's going on. That looks like the Warlock in there in 2 at the moment. Price, Warlock, 1 and 2 in this one. The 14, that's Chris Potter. He's in there in 3. Tony Phillips in there in 4. That looks like the Scottish rider in there in 5. Stuart Campbell. So Campbell's got to make some moves if he wants to make this main as they head down the 3rd straight into the final turn. Pittman, Warlock still there in 2. Price, Warlock, Pittman, 1, 2, 3. Potter's in there in 4. Warlock makes the final. The podium dream lives on.
First one in the corner, BRD all the way. Les BMX. Looking good then too, doing it for the business. Going to national number 1 this weekend. So is Rich Davis, Jordan Smith in the mix. Who's in there? Tucker as well. Oh, Butson in the 4th on the bubble. Can he keep it pushing all the way down that last straight? Looks like he will. Going to be tight on the line.
Right, don't blink because this is the 2nd semi-final for the 17-24s. Waterhouse and Hudson 1 and 2 in the minute. Where's Nathaniel Campbell? He's got it all to do in about 6 at the moment. Hudson hanging on. Let's have a quick look as they head into that turn, trying to pick up the riders in the 3 spot. That's looking like the 10X. That'll be Ashley Binner. Binner's in there in 3. Big Daddy Pure's in there in 4. Joshua Wallace. Nathaniel Campbell's going to be the unlucky guy in 5.
Okay, this is our rerun. This is Keon Smith McDermott out there in the lead at the moment. Tucking in there with him. Looks like the Bunnies guy. Looking good coming on round. It is Jay Bovell in 2. Keon Smith McDermott in the 1 spot. Who's picking it up in 3 and 4. Campbell in 4 in the bubble. And the 4, Chad Hartwell as well. Looking good to go through. It's all about that 4th spot at the moment. The 6, number 6 looking good. Oliver Cope, can he push it? Campbell Cope going together.
Right, championship women's semi-final number 1, Charlotte Green, Beth Schreiber 1 and 2, Blair Reese Davis is in there in 3, that looks like Chloe Taylor in there in 4, Kelsey Nixon in 5, Molly Youngton in 6, Beth Campbell's in there in 7, and it's all over for Emily Green in 8. So, Charlotte Green out from Beth Schreiber right there beside her. Who's going to get it down the final straight? Charlotte, Bethany playing 1, 2, 3, Chloe's in there in 4.
Absolutely flying. Abby Taylor for Horror UK. Looking good. Oh, Rhea Goodman's on the 4th. We're all pushing for her up here in the commentary. But it's all good. Taylor in the lead at the moment. Who's in there with Pat Davison in the 2 spot. Lawrence Stack in 3. Goodman going through, but she's been chased down by Charlie Harwell. Will it be youth over age? We'll wait and see. So Goodman and Harwell going it down that last straight, going to be tight.
Right, here we go, event semi-final number 1, Kyle Evans comes charging down that first straight towards that first turn. Quillen Isadore's in there in 2. Madison has a look across just to see where Paddy Sharrock is. Ryan Stack's in there in 5 at the minute. Let's have a quick look. They head through the pro section. Stacky still in 5 at the minute. Moves are going to get made down the string in this final turn. Curtis Madison hanging on in 4. Sharrock in 3. Isadore in 2. Kyle Evans, he's gone. Out front taking this semi-final. The Stack got anything left. I don't think he has. Madison through in 4. But Kelvin Batey, the world champion out there at the moment. Cal Strickland. Here comes Trey White making a comeback. He's in there. Strickland's in there as well. Who's going to pick up this fourth spot as they come around? Oh, my Lord. Is it Hutchinson? Hutchinson on the bubble in the 4. Taylor's chasing him down the BMX Tour. Trey White rips it up. Goes into the first. Thank you, Strickland.